There's only one place in Japan where you can find a romantic view like this. A place that has inspired poetry and is deeply steeped in history. This is Matsushima, the city of Pine Islands. This video is brought to you by Jovi Goes Japan. For more useful tips to slow travel Japan, please subscribe to support my channel. Let's get started. Just a 2-hour train ride from Tokyo, Matsushima is also known as one of Japan's top 3 scenic views. The city is a mixture of scenery, food, and temples. If you love visiting unique places in Japan, this should definitely be on your list. To help you get around, here are my top 5 must-dos, with some bonus tips at the end for food and vibe. Number 5. Godaido Temple, the symbol of Matsushima. Built by Date Masamune in 1604 to celebrate the victory at Sekigahara, the temple showcases intricate and unique architecture from the Momoyama period. The temple is situated in a beautiful spot next to the pier, making it a great first stop for amazing views out to sea. It is also worth going out here early in the day to avoid any crowds as the area is quite small. Number 4. Kanran-tei Tea House. Just a short walk from Matsushima Pier, you'll find this historic tea house facing the sea. Originally built in Kyoto by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the tea house was gifted to Date Masamune, who hosted important visitors here. Today, there are seating areas for you to enjoy some sweets and tea, which you can purchase as part of your entry ticket. Whether you're interested in history or just enjoy having a nice cup of tea, Kanran-tei is certainly not to be missed. Number 3. Fukura and Oshima Island. Although you'll find many pine-covered islands in Matsushima Bay, Fukura Island is one of the few that you can actually visit. Just about 5 to 10 minutes walk from the bay, you can't miss the red 252-meter long bridge that you cross to the island, which you'll need to pay a fee to enter. Fukura Island itself is a natural botanical garden with some walking trails, a temple, and excellent views of the other islands around the bay. Though there aren't many attractions here, it's a wonderful place to just slow down and immerse yourself in what Matsushima is known for, its pine-covered islands. If you want to visit an island for free, Oshima Island is an excellent alternative. Just a 15-minute walk away from the pier, you can access it via this short red bridge. You don't need a lot of time to explore the island, as it is quite small. There are pleasant short walks, several shrines, and viewpoints out to bay, and no crowds. Whether you visit one or both islands, it's one of the best ways to really experience Matsushima for its nature and beauty. The Fukura Bridge is also lit up at night, so be sure to take a look if you have time. Number 2. Zuiganji Entsuin Temple. Zuiganji is one of Tohoku's most famous and prominent Zen temples, known especially for its beautifully gilded sliding doors. Originally founded in 828 as a Tendai sect temple, it was then converted into a Zen temple during the Kamakura period. The approach to the temple's main hall is lined by a row of tall cedar trees. If you visit during the illumination period, such as in autumn, you can even enjoy some fancy light displays. One of the main attractions here is the Zuiganji Art Museum, which houses some of the temple's treasures, mainly its golden sliding doors and artifacts of the Date clan, including a wooden statue of Date Masamune clothed in armor. Right next door, you'll find Entsuin Temple and its famous rose garden, built in 1647 to house the mausoleum of Date Mitsumune, the son of local feudal lord Date Terumune. The temple grounds turned into a magical experience during the illumination period, which I highly recommend checking out. As I walked through the entrance, I was absolutely mesmerized with the beauty of the atmosphere. There were even staff stationed to offer photo ops as we passed through. The garden around Entsuin Temple offers illumination sites that could rival any of those in Kyoto, but with a lot less people. There was even a music performance when we were there, and many seats around to sit down and enjoy the show. All this just added to the entire magical atmosphere as we strolled through the garden. The main attraction here is the mausoleum itself, as well as the man-made memorial caves towards the back of the temple grounds. There were even some interesting displays when we visited. I would really recommend spending time visiting these temples, as they were really beautiful and left us with a great and unique experience. Number 1. A boat cruise around Matsushima Bay. If you want a close-up view of the pine-covered islands dotting Matsushima Bay, there is really nothing better than getting on a boat tour. There are several types of boats and routes available, along with different pricing levels, all of which you can check out at the pier. The boat we took had an upper deck, which you had to pay extra for, but was totally worth it because we were literally the only ones there with unparalleled views outside. The boat ride usually takes around 50 minutes for a return trip to Matsushima Pier, or you can even take a trip out to Shiogama. Either way, you'll get really close to the pine-covered islands, some of them with interesting formations, and there is also an English recording played on the boat for extra information about the different islands. Day trippers will flock to the boats during the day, so if you want a quieter experience, I would suggest either going early morning or later at sunset where you can catch some really beautiful views. Once you've completed all your must-sees in Matsushima, I hope you find time to just stroll around town and check out some of the local shops and restaurants. There is also an abundant amount of interesting food around Matsushima, ranging from street food to pastries and lots of seafood. Some of which you can enjoy at snack bars, at the fish market, or in some great local restaurants. As a tip, Matsushima is particularly famous for oysters, which can either be served fresh or cooked. One of the best places to eat in is Santori Chaya, a local favorite by the bay serving up seafood dishes and set meals. At sunset, Matsushima Bay transforms into something out of poetry, a truly romantic scenery that in fact captured the heart of the famous poet Basho. For more unique places like Matsushima, check out my travel guide for Tohoku, the northern part of Honshu that offers everything about Japan you love but minus crowds. If you like this video, please follow me for more travel guides to unique destinations in Japan that invite you to immerse and escape the crowds. Till next time!